Hi folks, welcome to the South Central District. Quick video on how to register teams within our system for the South Central District League. This is meant to give you an overview of the new process that we're going to be using. As you can see, I've already navigated to the South Central District website and I've logged in. On the left-hand side, you're going to notice an option here that says Register Teams. When I click on Register Teams, I get the team registration system comes up, and the only registration available to me at this time is the 2018 Spring Team Registration. I'm going to be able to register multiple teams, not just one. So this is similar to the registration if you use League Athletics. It's very similar to the registration to register a player for a program. This one happens to use team registration, which assumes you'll be registering multiple teams. So if I hit Register Team, it first says to me 2018 Spring Team Registration, only persons 18 years of old enter information. Continue. I highly recommend everyone go through here and verify your information. If you don't know who I am, my name's Joe Guerra. You now know where I live. Can't see my password though. I like getting notifications of games and practices. I've also signed up for the South Central District team calendar so that I'll get notified of beginning and end of season and things like that. So I'm going to hit Submit, so I've verified my personal information. First thing I notice, there's some red stuff down here. I'm going to encourage all of you to read it. I'm not going to go over all of it. But it basically gives you some information about some good team names and bad team names. And I used a couple towns near me, Brantford, East Haven, North Haven, Soccer Club of Guilford. I'm going to enter my new team name. So it tells me that what I want to do is I want to enter a good team name starts with the town I'm coming from. Remember, when coaches and managers are looking at their bracket and it says Sparrows or it says Crush or Lightning, they have no idea what town that is coming from. It's definitely helpful to know what town you're dealing with. So always start the team name with the town name. Do not use SCOG like Soccer Club of Guilford. Do not use MYSL or something like that. Use the actual town name. North Haven, New Haven are both NH. I'm then going to say that I can put anything else I want in there. So I'm going to do Lightning. I can't spell too well, so bear with me. Lightning. Then I want you to end it with gender and age, the predominant playing age of the group. So a good name looks something like that. Now it also says select the league. It says choose carefully, make sure you've selected the appropriate girls or boys, make sure you've selected the appropriate age group. The team you enter now is created now. This is different than in the past, folks. This team will be created as soon as you hit go. Girls are at the top, boys are at the bottom. I'm entering a girls team, U19, they're pretty good. So I'm going to say A. I am the teams. Now, it says position. Each club does this a little bit different. We ask everybody to just have one person do this, but if you're the coach or team coach, go ahead and select that. If you're the team registrar or club representative, please select those. Please don't select too many oddball positions, co-captains and things like that. Don't use those. It's just going to mess things up. Coach, assistant coach, team manager are common. Club rep or team registrar, either one of those are fine. I think if you're doing team registration, you should be the team registrar unless you're the coach of the team as well. Okay, that's pretty much it. I'm going to do Soccer Club of Guilford. That's where I'm from. It remembered my last registration, so you can see all the towns are there that I know of. If I miss you, I do apologize. There is an other at the bottom. If I select other, it says, what's the other club? We go back to Soccer Club of Guilford. What's your team strength? I'm going to call them very strong. Did the team play last season and are 50% or more of the players playing this season? In other words, is it the same team? Yeah, they did. Last season in this case, well, since this is the spring season, they're a U19 team. Well, the last season they played was last spring. Last season's age group, I'm pretty sure it was 19. What division were they in? It was Comp A. Where'd they finish? Oh boy, I don't remember. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to duplicate. I right-clicked on the tab and I duplicated. However you want to do it. Go over to, just click on Team. Go over to last spring. So I'm going to go to last spring. I'm going to go to, well, let's see. Pretty sure they were in Comp A. And let's go to standings. Okay, Guilford, Miller. Yep, they did well. Okay, so they finished first. So you can have two tabs open, folks. Just know where they finished if they're essentially the same. If the team played last season and only 20% of the players are playing, it's not the same team. So say, no, they did not. If it's spring and it's a U16, 17, 18, 19 team and they didn't play last fall but they played last spring, the last season they played. Answer it for the last season they played, okay? Any additional comments? Have a great day. No, we don't really need that. Okay. So submit. That's it. It says complete. You know, if there were a fee, you'd see the complete fee. Now, what just happened? Okay. So I can see that I just registered 2018 Spring Team Registration Guilford Lightning Girls. If I go up to Teams and hover over, oh boy, look at that. The team's actually already created. That's interesting. A little different than last year, huh? Association, register teams. I'm going to register another team. Hey, look, it lets me do multiples. So I'm going to come back in here. Once again, the rules. Guilford. The girls are kind of cute. They're going to call them the Sparrows. Girls. 10U. League. They're a pretty good team. Actually, I'm going to put them into 11. I'm going to change this to an 11. I am the team registrar. So just putting a second team in there. Soccer Club of Guilford, team strength. They're good. Actually, you know what? They're just better than average. Did the team play last season? Yes, they did. I'm going to pretend I went over to the standings. Actually, let's go look. They're probably here. Let's see. Are they in comp? Yep, Uricus. Okay, so they did well as well. Okay. Age group last season was 11. Division was Comp A, and they finished first. Submit. Complete. Now look what happens. Now I have two teams. If I go up here, the system is automatically adding teams to the system. So I'm the only two teams registered in the system right now. That, folks, is how we do this. Now, if I spelled the name wrong or they don't want to, I put them in the wrong division, I notice that they're in the wrong place, I can click on the registration name just like I did. I really didn't want them in B. They were finished first in their division last season. So, folks, they really belong in A, don't they? Go down here, hit submit. Okay, I can still see the registration there. Now I hover over here. Aha, now they're in Division A. I moved them from Division B to Division A myself. I didn't have to call the commissioners to do it. Now, several days before the scheduling meeting, we will be removing that authority from you. You may be receiving emails from the girls and boys commissioners saying, hey, it looks like you put them in the wrong division. Can you please adjust it, or we'll adjust it for you, or explain it, one or the other. That's kind of the little quick education. 9 minutes, 40 seconds so far. Hopefully it was helpful. Enjoy your day or evening.